Hello, everyone. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Whatever holiday you are celebrating this season, I hope it brings you great joy and meaning, and you have an opportunity to connect with the people that you most love in this world. I recently had an opportunity to connect with my best girlfriends. A friend of ours invited us all up to her country home for the weekend, and we had a very traditional Christmas weekend. We had a beautiful turkey dinner with all the fixings. We drank hot toddies, went for walks, opened Christmas gifts, and it was a wonderful celebration. One of the things that my friend did was she asked us all if we would participate in locking up our phones for the day. She had this little cell phone cage, and we all put our cell phones in there, and she put a lock on it so we couldn't get to our phones. And I thought, this is a great idea to just get away from our phones. But I wanted to share a few things that happened over that day when our phones were put away. First of all, before my phone was going to go into phone jail, I thought, who do I need to contact? Because they're going to try to contact me. And who do I need to contact to ask them questions or give them information before I have to be off my phone? And so I reached out to my daughter and I gave her some information. And I reached out to a friend who had asked a technical question about a tool we use in positive psychology. I got back to him in the morning and I had this urgency before my phone was put away to communicate all of that. What I realized at the end of the day is that it's okay if I'm not reachable for a day. It's a Saturday during the holiday season. It's all right if people can't reach me for work-related questions or other questions. That's okay. And it's okay to take a day off from being reachable. I think it's important if there's an emergency, and we did have a plan in case someone did have an emergency that they can get in touch with us. But for everything else, it was kind of okay that we're not reachable for a day. The second thing that I found is that I really connected more with my girlfriends. We talked about things that we didn't talk about before. We got deeper on certain topics. We didn't just say, oh, hey, let me show you the dress that I'm going to buy and interrupt our conversation by running to our phones and Googling something. There was one thing that I couldn't remember, and I was like, what's the answer? And I would have just normally ran to my phone and Googled it. But I said, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to know the answer. Luckily, I came up with the answer. I did remember finally, but it was just nice not to be interrupted. And one of the questions that one of my friends asked, what is an accomplishment that you are most proud of? We went around the room and everybody talked about the accomplishment that they were most proud of. And it was beautiful to hear all of the incredible things that my girlfriends have done and what they're all about. I also learned more about what's important for them, and I found I got closer to them as a result. The other thing that happened, the final thing I want to leave you with, is that I decided I wasn't going to use the phone anymore with regards to looking up the negative news. I have been on this journey to stop scrolling, and I took all the social media off my phone so that I can't do the scroll. I was still going to the negative news, and for that day, I decided not to go to negative news, and I haven't been back since. It's incredible how these feeds can change your mood, change your outlook on life, and take up so much time as you're engaging in all of these things that are being pulled by other people. By letting all of that go, I've been able to be much more creative. I've been able to connect more to myself and live in those moments where I'm alone with my thoughts and be okay with it. Before, social media was always filling those times, and it didn't have to. So that little social experiment really did a lot for me. It did a lot for my well-being. but it also really connected me not only to my girlfriends, but to myself, which is a beautiful gift. So I want to say thank you to my friend for locking up my phone for the day and for bringing us closer together. And to all of you again, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all the very best of this season. I'm wishing you well, and I love all of you.